Indiana Attorney General Curtis Hill's professional and political career now in limbo. He will not know the verdict of his disciplinary hearing for several months.
News 8's Richard Essex has been following this case, and Richard spoke to Carl Brizzi, a former Marion County prosecutor who had his law license suspended in a similar hearing.
It could take 3 months for the Indiana Supreme Court to rule on Curtis Hill's fate. In Indiana, these disciplinary hearings for lawyers is almost the cost of doing business. For high-profile lawyers that are elected to office, it could be career-changing.
The Indiana Supreme Court Disciplinary Commission is the gatekeeper for professional conduct here in the state. Curtis Hill is believed to be the first sitting Indiana Attorney General to be tried by the commission. Former Marion County prosecutor Carl Brizzi has been through 2 commission hearings, one for something he said about a case and the other for business dealings. He won one and lost another.
But lawyers are very highly regulated, and it's interesting in Indiana. I'm not sure how it is in other states, but as a profession, we are very hard on ourselves. I think lawyers in Indiana are super hard on each other.
For Hill, the hearing process is over. He is waiting for the hearing judge to rule, which could take weeks. On the other side, his life could be considerably different. If he loses and is given a public reprimand, that would not affect his ability to practice law. His future could get murky if he is suspended.
Can he appoint someone to fulfill his term or fulfill that period of time, whether it's 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it is, and then step back into the role? Or does that somehow disqualify him for holding the position of Attorney General? And I think it's a case of first impression because nobody seems to know the answer.
4 women have accused Hill of groping them at an after-hours legislative party in March of last year. He denied 100% any wrongdoing or any inappropriate behavior. Hill testified this week that this is a political attack.
He has a powerful personality. There are very important, powerful people in Indiana government on both sides, but mostly Republican, who may have taken exception to how he's handled himself in office, and it's not a mystery that they wanted him to resign.
If the court follows their timeline, it could be February before we find out exactly what's going to happen to Curtis Hill. Hill has not at this point announced whether he will seek re-election. In Indianapolis, Richard Essex, Wish TV, News 8.